Here's me problem, Mo.
What you got?
Is whenever we talk about best friends on this show, we need to redefine what we really think is a best friend. Because when we get your emails and they say like, hey, I'm cutting off my best friend, to me that's like cutting off a brother or sister, right?
If it's a top tier best friend, absolutely. Same thing as a sibling.
What is a top tier best friend as opposed to a secondary tier best friend?
You take the word best off?
I feel like a best friend is like a top tier best friend is like a Swiss Army knife to a certain degree. Like you can do absolutely everything with them. You can go out with them. You can kick it with them. You can be yourself around them. You can tell them anything. They're loyal. There's been years of chemistry and connection there. They're just good for everything.
I feel like there is longevity there because like my best friends have seen my highs, have seen my lows. Like we've been through everything together.
You ever have a best friend like for like 6 months and then realize like you really think that this is going to be a best friend for the rest of your life and you're really into it. Then 6 months later, you're like, that's not my best friend.
No, and it never was.
Maybe when I was like 10.
Yeah.
Not as an adult.
I'm still doing it. I rotate out best friends every 8 months. All right, so Cassie here is going to read this, but she says that she's cut off her best friend because the best friend made a terrible, terrible mistake.
Am I being an a-hole here, or did my friend completely break girl code? She's insisting that she did, quote, the right thing, but as my best friend, I completely disagree and think that loyalty to your friend is the all right thing, while butting into a situation that does not involve you is not. Basically, it boils down to the fact that she told my boyfriend of 5 years that I was seeing someone else. She wasn't lying, I have been, but I also have my reasons and she was aware of all my reasons. Basically, I wasn't sure if I was in the right relationship, but after 5 years, I didn't want to end it and regret it. So I've been testing the waters with someone else before deciding if I should end my relationship with my boyfriend.
Okay, so you're taking another dude on a test drive. Okay.
I've also realized that while testing the waters that I did not want to break up with my boyfriend and was going to end things with the other guy. However, I didn't end things quickly enough according to my best friend. So she said she had no choice but to tell my boyfriend. After she told him, he broke up with me, and now I'm pissed. She had no right. However, she says I'm the one who is the a-hole in this situation. Is that true? Should she be the one apologizing?
Damn, this one's more complicated than I thought it was going to be.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Okay, bring it.
They're both a-holes, but no, that's not a best friend.
All right, let's percentage the a-hole. Let's assign percentages.
No, they're both 100% a-holes.
It only could be a 100%.
Huh?
They got to be 50-50.
No.
Yeah, you can't have. Because that's 200%.
That's 200.
We don't have.
That's not the chart.
Listen to my math. We don't have one a-hole. We have two a-holes. Therefore, both a-holes are 100% a-hole. Does that not make sense?
Okay. All right. Let's say you have, forget that option. That's not an option. You have a pie of a-hole.
No.
All right,
I don't want a pie of a-hole. That sounds disgusting.
A-hole pie. Okay.
That's what we're dealing with. You got a-hole pie here. 100%.
How many calories?
100 calories.
Okay.
In your a-hole pie.
All right.
That's a good pie.
Which best friend is assigned more calories?
Okay, fine. Then we're going to split it 50-50.
Oh, my. You're the worst.
I know I am.
Here's
But
what
when
I tried to tell you.
Here's the thing. Was she wrong for cheating on her boyfriend? Yes. Was it her best friend, and I put in air quotes, her best friend's place to tell the boyfriend? Absolutely not. She was completely out of line. She had a major infraction in her relationship, and then the friend had a major infraction in their friendship. You don't do that to your best friend. That is not a best friend. That is a bitch.
Mo, have some guts here. Okay, you got one a-hole pie. You have to assign percentage. Who is the bigger, and what is the percentage of a-hole for each?
Well, right now, the fake best friend gets 100% of the a-hole pie. Reason being is the other friend being, or the other lady, I should say, being an a-hole for what she's doing. Yes, but that's not what we're on trial. That's not where we're contemplating here. So 100%, even if your friend, your best friend, is doing something that is clearly wrong and disgusting, I'm still only talking to my friend. I'm never telling the other person.
Unless it's murder, keep your mouth shut.
Mm-hmm. So what percentage did you give?
100% to the fake friend.
100% to the fake friend. To the narking best friend. 100%.
Yep.
I'm going to go 70-30. Narking best friend. 30% a-hole to the cheater. But under no circumstances
None.
do you ever like knock on your best friend.
Nope.
Good morning, and you were on the Bert Show. Hi.
Hey,
Good morning.
so I was the narky best friend to one of my best friends for 5 years, not a super long time. She was cheating on her husband, and I don't know, I had stayed with them. He was a super sweet guy. He had a lot of anxiety, and she was just a lot more social than him. So she was cheating and with multiple people, and I told him.
And so that was the position you were in, but that is not your best friend if you did that.
I mean, yeah, she did change over the course of, a lot of time, but I don't.
What was the fallout,
Get
Ann?
over it, I felt horrible.
Yeah, but okay. So that was
Kristen
your
called
decision.
You, a couple minutes ago, Kristen called you 100% a-hole.
No, so that
She didn't use your name,
That's
but
a fact.
she did.
No, I mean
was you.
it's
Mo and I just said you're 70%.
it is an a-hole move. But so what was the fallout after you told him?
Oh, she absolutely hated me, told all of my friends that I was a manipulative monster and an abuser.
But that's the thing. So see, Ann, you made this about you. I didn't want to know the fallout between you two. What was the fallout with her and her husband?
Oh, well, he was already, in the process of, moving out, and he just had no idea.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask the follow-up that Kristen didn't want. So what was the fallout between you and your quote-unquote best friend?
Oh, it was a mess. She kicked my gut. So,
Do you regret doing it today?
no, I really don't.
Okay.
I think he deserves to know.
All right, you're living by your own values.
Yep.
Now,
You
your
made it.
values don't match up with Kristen's, who doesn't like it all.
That's not true. You make your own choices. I will make my own choices, but I will never be your best friend.
Aren't you glad you called, Ann? Did we enrich our loyalty today? Click E. Never
Thank you
listening
for
again.
calling, Ann. We seriously appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Another satisfied customer, Kristen.
But you know what?
You're going to insult all of our listeners.
The Bert Show.